Woo, man, it's cold in Boston, man. Guess where I'm going, man? I'm going to Miami, dog. I'm going to Miami to go visit Trina. You know, the ice princess, the diamond princess, man. The queen now. She was a princess. She's a queen now. She matured and she's a beautiful woman. Shout out to Trina, first of all. And shout out to her camp and everybody out there in Miami that is a part of her movement. Trina, Diamond Princess. This is her second album. It came out August 27th, 2002. Man, I'm going back in the days. And this was 51 minutes and 23 seconds, basically 52 minutes of pure excellence, man. Let me know right off the bat, do you believe this is Trina's classic album? And if it's not, what album of Trina's is a classic to you? Like, subscribe, notification bell. Come on, man. Ring the bell, man. Comment below. Let me know what's going on with Trina, man. I just want to know what's up with Trina. All right, so let's talk about the album. Let's get right into it, man. Number one is the intro, and we got Sommore. Now, if y'all don't know comedian Sommore, she's an all-star. She's a legend, So she got some assistance with Sommore, and the veteran comedian dropped some game on the planet while speaking on Trina. Just a dope intro for the beginning. Now, number two, man. Oh, man. You know what's funny? I'm going to give you an honest criticism of just this album, period. I didn't listen to this album when it was out. I ain't got to lie. I'm late to the party. Not saying I listened to it today, but I didn't listen to it in 2002. Maybe a song or two because it was on the radio or somewhere. And I was like, oh, that's Trina. And I like Trina. There was nothing wrong with that. I just didn't. Certain albums I didn't listen to it entirely, but this one gets my attention. It should have got my attention back then. So anyway, number two, Hustlling, produced by Signature. This is how you start an album. This is how you start a record. We got a remix of a B-side, Eazy-E classic. And then you have Ice Cube help you write the record, just like he helped Eazy-E write the original record. Brilliant. Trina did a great remake of Dr. Dre's and DJ Yella's produced track. No more questions. She did a thing. If y'all know what I'm talking about at the end of the record, no more questions, man. Listen to the music. Number three, Told Y'all, featuring Rick Ross, a young Rick Ross. This is produced by cool&dre. Shout out to cool&dre production. Great, great producers. They work with Fat Joe. They work with various artists. They do. Says Told Y'all featuring Rick Ross. It's Trina and the ladies flossing song. They flossing. This is their flossing record before they get ready for the club, probably. Up-tempo party record with a young Rick Ross. He got much better as a rapper. I know he's in the news now. There's a little controversy with him and Meek's lyrics. And it should be. Because you should mature with your lyrics. That's all I gotta say. You can go back, talk about crime and money too. That's good. But please mature, artists. Please mature. That's all I'm asking for. Number four, Rewind That Back, featuring Missy Elliott. Shout out to Missy Elliott. Bow down to Missy Elliott, man. Stop playing. She does it all. This is produced by Super. Is Super Missy's producer name? Because I know she produces. But y'all let me know. Trina started the track with the flexing and braggadocious type of bars. Ain't nothing wrong with that. That's hip hop. Missy added extra spice and made it a dance record. It's like Missy got on and started doing the Missy. You know what I'm saying? She started doing some crazy video or something. You know what I'm saying? With the big balloon. Like, Missy just makes records better. That's all I gotta say. This is a reggae joint. I like this joint. Let's go to number five, man. This is one of my tracks that stood out. Got Luda on it. B.R. Back. So Be Right Back. B.R. Back featuring Ludacris. This is produced by Kanye West. Kanye West was a producer back in the day, man. Sneaking around throwing beats everywhere, man. I'm starting to find that out. Mr. West on the boards with the southern twang and bass, which featured Luda. You know Luda gets nasty, with the Ice Princess, man. Just as nasty. They go back and forth, tit for tat on the mic. I like the violin on this track. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes an instrument stands out or a sample And shout out to the violin. Shout out to the violin, man. Shout out to the flute, man. Shout out to Andre 3000. Shout out to instrumentals, the instruments, period. Let's go to number 6, probably my favorite track on this album. It's called You and Me, produced by cool&dre. Cool&dre, man, I'm telling you. So, okay, I like Trina on this soulful joint. Ooh, soulful music and Trina. I think that's a right good combination, Trina, if you're watching this. So any Trina fans, get this out to her. Soulful beats, Trina. Ooh, that might be nasty. Cool&dre not playing. And Cool&dre could do the album. She's familiar with them. Trina leaves her emotions on this track. Love the hating. It's a love and hate relationship record. It's fire. It's fire though. It's one of my favorite tracks. It stands out to me. And it didn't have to grow me. It was just an instant hit. I was like, oh, that's dope. I'll play that over and over all day. Number 7, Busted Skit. No, you already know what that's for. This is produced by Charles for Fat Pocket Productions. Okay, Charles. Got a long name. But when you cheat, there are consequences. Plain and simple. That's it. There's a cheating skit. Like, don't cheat. You know, what else you gotta do? What you gotta say? Number 8, she's starting to get in her nasty bag again. So, like, in the middle of albums, really, she get really, you know, erotic. And, you know, she gets, if y'all know Trina, I mean, come on. She has a reputation to celebrating her sex appeal, which is on it. I don't mind it. I know a lot of people don't mind. Let's go. Bring it on, Trina. Bring it on. Number 8 is Nasty Biatch, featuring Money Mark of Trey 6, produced by Signature. Trina, with one of her signature nasty records, she explains how she likes it. You know, this is your research if you want to date Trina. Just put on a Trina album. You be like, yo, what's Trina like? What's she like? What's she, you know? I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure she's not just like the album, but there's a lot of things she's saying she like. So research Trina albums, then ask her out, man. You know what I'm saying? Might be a good match. I'm not sure if Trina's married. I'm not trying to disrespect the husband or boyfriend. I'm just saying maybe at least back in the day when she was single. You know what I'm saying? And then number 9, she continues the passion with No Panties. No Panties, man. Featuring Tweet. Y'all remember Tweet? Tweet was down with Missy, man. Shout out to Tweet, man. What happened to Tweet? Y'all know what happened to Tweet? Let me know. Produced by Missy Elliott. Missy with a steaming track with Tweety Bird singing on the hook. It cost for the panties to come off. It cost to be the boss, and it cost to get Trina's panties off, man. She's the baddest. She's the baddest for a reason. Shout out to Trina. Number 10, I Wanna Holla featuring Duece, Poppi, produced by Jim, I think it's John Cena. Now, when you play this track, Miami Comes to You. You can play it. I'm going to play it now so I can get warm up in Boston. You know what I'm saying? The back and forth banter with Poppi is to induce sex appeal. Poppi trying to get Trina's panties. He's trying to get them panties from song 9. You know what I'm saying? Number 11, How We Do featuring Fabolous. F-A-B-O. Come on, Fab. Yo, Fab. Every time I mention your name, you know what I'm gonna say. Anybody watch? Yo, anybody that know Fab? What's up with the album, man? What's up with the mixtape? Around this time, Thanksgiving? Come on, man. Around Thanksgiving and Christmas, Fabolous used to drop a mixtape, an album. Fab. I know you're a model, man. You know what I'm saying? I know you're a model. But come on. Come on. Like Ed Lover would say. Come on, son. Come on, son. Get back in the booth, man. At least with Jada, somebody. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got to say that. He is throwing out features, so at least he's rapping. So we looking for the album or the mixtape, though, Fab. But anyway, How We Do feature Fab. This is how Trina and Fab do the rich and living luxurious down in Miami. Living rich and luxurious down in Miami. Trina is Miami though. You know, when people say Trina, they think of Miami automatically. She's Miss Miami, you know, without the sash and the crown, right? She should have a postage stamp. It says Trina on it, you know what I'm saying? F-A-B-O, putting some points on this track. But it was light work for Fab, man, on this track. So let's go to number 12, Kandi, spelled with a K, featuring Lil Brianna, produced by Jim Johnson. Is it Johnson or Johnson? It might be Johnson. I mean, it's probably spelled. It's not spelled like Johnson, but it could be Johnson. Maybe it's Johnson. I said Johnson, I think, last time. But Kandi, remake. This is the remake queen, because I'm like, she remade a lot of these records. Like, records that was already hits. Let me just put it that way, especially on this album. I don't follow her whole career. I don't know her catalog. That's the real Trina fans. So the real Trina fans, let me know what's the best Trina album. What's the best whatever Trina feature. Let me know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? But this one, number 12, the remake queen right here, Trina adds, some new edition vibes. This is a new edition classic song. Candy girl, you're all my world. Let me start singing. I will crack this screen, man. But anyway, she has a classic new edition repertoire record in her catalog. Lil Brianna sounds so cute on the microphone. So shout out. What's going on with Lil Brianna? She's probably Brianna now. She's still singing. I'm not sure. Did she lose her voice? Sometimes you lose that voice. It's like friggin' Peter on Brady Bunch. It's time to change. You got to rearrange. So she might have lost her voice. Shout out to my age, because I'm dating myself. But anyway, new edition, man. Great remake, Trina. New Edition is the best R&B group on the planet. Let's fight in the comments. Let's go. Who's the best? Who's going against New Edition for best R&B group? Name your top 5 R&B groups. New Edition is number 1. Still number 1. Like KRS, dog. And New Edition will be in Sin City next year, 2024. Because if this video is watched prior to that, after that, they going to be in Sin City February 28th to March 9th. And speaking of March 9th, RIP to B.I.G. Mad love. Man, listen. Let's go to 13. Ladies First featuring Eve. Yo, Eve, man. Eve is a monster. Another person I miss on the mic is Eve. Eve. Yo, she got a billionaire now. She don't have to pick up a mic. She got to do nothing. You know what I'm saying? But like, Eve, come on, give us a verse, man. Like, I heard Ludacris is about to put out an album. Eve, give him a jump on that. Get a verse. We need a verse from Eve, man. That's all I got to say. Eve, jump on somebody's track. Anyway, Ladies First featuring Eve, produced by cool&dre. Now, the chorus, it sounds like Cameron on the hook. Shout out to Cameron and Mace. And it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Love the show. But cool&dre created a beat with Miami and Philly influence. The ladies barred up, and Eve definitely stamped this package. So shout out to Eve and the ladies. Any lady record that's supporting unity and stuff like that. Number 14, Get This Money. Get This Money. Speaking, this is produced by Jim Johnson. I'm gonna say Johnson. I think it's Johnson. Trina jacking for beats, man. She jacking for beats like Ice Cube. Shout out to Ice Cube, man. His movement and the Big Three and all that. But like obvious samples, she's jacking for beats with obvious samples. Everybody know this song. You know what I'm saying? She must have got some P. Diddy advice. Y'all wrote this review before Puff was in trouble. But she must have got some Puff advice on just doing remake songs, taking hits that already exist and rapping on them. So the track is cool. It's all right. Number 15, the album steps back up, man, with 100%. Cool&dre, man. She need to just do an album of Cool&dre with them soulful beats. I keep telling y'all. I like most of the Cool&dre songs on here. Let me just put it out. Cool&dre slow it down a bit while Trina opens up about her love life. It's that Miami love, man. Featuring Bathgate, Kanye West, man, Kanye. let me go to number 16. Number 16, Do You Want Me? Featuring Bathgate and Kanye West. I'm skipping ahead. So number 5 was straight. I love that record. 100% was dope. Number 16, another dope record, Do You Want Me, featuring Bathgate and Kanye West. All right, so Mr. West added some Rockefeller type instrumental. You could tell he was in that phase. It sounds like a Rockefeller. It sounds like they about to just start blinging out with the Rockefeller chains on this record. Bathgate sounds like he's imitating Jay-Z. Yeah, do y'all hear that? Let me know. I know it's obvious that he sounds like Jay-Z. I'm pretty sure this is why he might have been blocked from the industry, because I never heard of the dude. This is probably his first and last record. You know what I'm saying? At least for that's popular. You know what I'm saying? I like this song, but Bathgate's flow, it just sounds too much like Mr. Billionaire Jay-Z. But I still gave it a 5 mic for the record. You know what I'm saying? So if y'all don't know, each record I score, and then I add it up at the end. So in the description, I will have how I score it. And if you really want to know which record I scored, y'all let me know, man. Y'all let me know, man. But let's go, man. Last track is the outro. And Sommore came back to finish us off. Sommore telling you broke busters to re-listen to this album. She said, listen, it's at the end of the album. Bring it back. One time. Go listen to it one more time. 2002 Slip and Slide Records Incorporated. Shout out to their movement. We coming back from Miami to Boston where it's cold. I gotta probably put the hoodie on. I gotta get the hoodie. You know what I'm saying? I gotta put the hoodie on. And speaking of hoodies, get the merch. Get the merch. Stop playing, man. Get the merch if you can. Support if you can by the merch. You can buy me a coffee or beer, virtually. And then you can also get the books. Get the books. Stop playing. This is Severe's Chronicles Classic. Severe's Classics, Volume 2. I got 4 books. 4 books, man. Support if you can. Stop playing, man. And shout out to Snoop Dogg, man. I drew this when I was doing Snoop Dogg's album. I just did it. I did this like 5 minutes. I was just drawing it. But it's more detailed if you look it up close. But shout out to Trina, Diamond Queen now, and coming back from Miami to Boston, man. And boy, my arm's tired. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. I'm tired, probably. But yo, I'm getting out of here, man. It's Marquis, aka Severe, aka Cincerely Yours, man. Again, support if you can. It's love. Love over love. All right? That's it. Love over love. One love.